everybody. Welcome to the Tyler Henderson Show. This is like episode 20 something. We got a good one here. His name is Jess. Jess, where can they find you?
I'm on X, Facebook, Instagram. The artist known as Jess on X, and I think everybody on Facebook and Instagram just knows me as 3D Classic Car Parts because I never bothered to change the name of those channels. Yeah.
Yeah, this is like my dad if he didn't smoke meth. He's a pretty awesome guy. He's taught me a lot over the years. He used to be on TikTok, but they always kick him off of Jew Talk because,
I got a new account on the TikTok. Same thing. The artist known as Jess. Yeah, that one's a whole 6 days old.
Oh snap! How long do you think it lasts this time?
It won't make 12. It won't make 12. I've already got shit deleted, and
you're in a 12-day war just on TikTok. You're just like Israel.
Man, I have lost some of those accounts in under 24 hours. I have literally had them deleted just for the first and only video I dropped, and I'm like, I thought we were doing 3 strikes here, and it's like, no,
it's pitiful.
You.
Yeah, I just like Twitter now. Like, I'm not even kidding you. I don't even use TikTok I use Facebook some because, the family and friends are on there. But other than that, I just use Twitter now. Twitter's the best.
Yeah, it's the only thing I scroll. But I like the editing software on TikTok and their music selection.
Yeah, so dude, you got killer music. Hold on. Every time you play Simple Man, I almost cry. But it's like, other than that, dude.
That's the only reason I use TikTok, because those motherfuckers got all the best music.
They do.
And it's easy to put it together.
That music selection goes insane, and you're always dropping truth bombs with classic rock blaring in the background. How did you kind of get into this? Like, when did you start making videos and stuff or post on social media?
Like 2020, 2021. I think I created my first TikTok account in like 2021. And then my like Facebook and my Instagram accounts, like I made those in 2020 when me and my buddy started our 3D Classic Car Parts business, where we 3D print car parts for like old cars and shit, right? And I don't really know how it fucking turned into what it is. Like, it was never anything I was trying to do. Like, I was just kind of making content, promoting my own art and like the 3D Classic Car Parts business and just doing shit like that. And it's just kind of how I am. I don't know. And it just yelling at my phone from time to time. And it just kind of took on a life of its own and blew up. And I just, yeah.
Sweet, dude. So you started using your business page to post about politics?
Yeah.
Sweet, dude. Hell yeah. It's your page. That's awesome.
Dude, I'll tell you what, that was one of the things that blew that business up from just like a fun hobby into a full-time job. And people were like, you can't be posting this stuff on your business page. Like, it's going to hurt your business. And I was just like, I don't think so, dude. Like, it seems to be like, because we'd get a lot of orders and they were like, I love your fucking point of view. And like, I've never had anybody give me negative feedback like, oh, but nobody who drives old cars is a libtard with their head shoved up their fucking ass either. So
exactly,
there might be a slight part of that, but it also goes to that conventional wisdom. And you always hear people tell, oh, you can't do that. You can't mix politics with your business or any of that. You can't, when you're out in business like world, you have to be prim and proper. And they always told me in my early years in the art world. And they're like, you can't say fuck so much. And I was like, why? Like, why? What's going to happen? And for a while I would go along with that. And then I remember one show I was doing where I just had enough. And I was just pissed off at the whole world. And I was just like, I'm taking the filter off. I was like, I just don't give a fuck anymore. I just don't give a fuck anymore. Like, what's going to happen? And the more I spoke honestly and openly and was just myself, the more people responded. And
well, I was going to say, I think you having no filter helps, because with me, it resonates. It's like my whole family talks like you. I've grown up around people that talk just like this. I don't want someone to sugarcoat it and like, tell me this is bullshit. Tell me this is fucked up. I want to know. And you do that. So that's why I prefer to watch you over anybody else on Twitter or TikTok.
You can tell when somebody's manicuring their vocabulary And it's like, how could you watch what's going on out there and not be like, this is so fucked up? What other words are there to describe the current state of affairs? You're like,
There
oh,
are none.
it's just so bad. Like, oh, I don't know. Like that does not convey the reality of our situation right now, because everything is just ass backwards, fuck to the moon and back, with corruption that's a million times worse than anything I saw even back when I was your age. Like, when I was your age, Bill Clinton was in trouble for banging fucking Monica Lewinsky with a fucking cigar. And it's like, this today doesn't have shit on. They're eating babies. They're
Yeah, I
raping
was gonna
babies
say, dude.
and
Yeah,
eating kids. And they're probably
I
doing it
wish
back
Trump
then.
just was having an affair. I wish.
Yeah, right? Like, that'd be way better. That'd be way better than starting World War
Then
III.
literally selling us out and lying about everything.
The amount of insider trading, dude, I cannot believe like that Trump openly is advertising for $100,000 you can get early access to his market manipulation tweets. I'm just like, that's not a real thing. Like, not only I don't understand how that could not be illegal, but then did not even hide it and just like put out
Yeah,
an ad in the newspaper like, hey, what's up, 100K, like, you want access to market manipulation land and fucking
he's
insider trading? And
he's
it's
such a like. It
what?
just pisses me off so bad to see the way he is today. Like compared to whenever I used to get called like a racist Nazi in middle school for wearing my Trump 2020 hat. Dude, I want to just fucking kill myself. Like I just want to fucking kill myself now whenever I see Donald Trump on the fucking news.
it's it's not the same dude. It's not.
Fuck
And
no.
but none of them are. But none of them are, dude. It's like, if you watched Cash Patel, like, ever before he took that job, Cash Patel was saying everything that we're saying, talking about where the bodies are buried and how this is corrupt and how that is corrupt. And then he got in there and he just started doing all the same corrupt shit that he was just telling us all about. And you're like, what is going on here? Like,
I don't.
I don't think he was being dishonest about wanting to hold these corrupt people fucking accountable. Like, it seemed pretty genuine, but then they all changed. Like, their eyes all got really big. I don't know if they're getting drugged.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what could do it besides maybe money. And even money, like, money doesn't motivate everyone. So it's like, is it a little money with a little blackmail, with a little MK Ultraing going on? Like, what do you think? What do you think it is that motivates these people to just flip flop like they do and lie shamelessly?
Dude, I think it's a little different for everybody. Some people can be bought, some people have to be threatened. Some people don't. Some people, I don't even think they have to threaten them or buy them. They just fucking are into doing evil, dirty, corrupt shit. It's it's got to be everything under the sun. If the Epstein files tell you anything, it's to understand that these people have no morals or no red lines. So, like, I mean, like, dude, they could be cutting people's pets' heads off, like, and that shit would be tame compared to what they do to everybody. And it just seems like it's the people that even seek these jobs. I don't think any of them are motivated by pure ambitions or pure motivations. Like, it all is attention whoring and power, money, and even maybe just being on the news. I don't know, dude. Like, I've never been motivated by money, so I can't understand what would make a person do that kind of shit, because I would just, I don't know.
It's just and Paul, how corrupt politics is with money. Like, can we please keep the money out of politics? Like, even here in Oklahoma in the governor race, dude, I've literally been offered money by one of the candidates and they know I hate him. Gentner Drummond, his team or his consultants, not him personally, but I've been offered money to start campaigning and supporting and getting young people to vote for him. I'm just like, no.
You
Like,
could just, I mean, they don't understand that a person could be motivated to do that just if the message was good. But instead of
and
crafting
that's what
like
and
a
that's what I
fucking good
did.
message,
No, that's what I did. I said, if you can give me a reason, I said, if you can convince me and you can show me that he is a good candidate, I'll
I'll do
do
it
it
for free.
for no money.
Yeah.
And they couldn't do it. They couldn't do it.
They didn't even
Just
try.
no, they just said money's good. Money's going to be great. You should really do it. Money's going to be great. And that's even what all my friends said and stuff. They're like, you need to just do it because the money's going to be good. It was going to be like $5,000 or something. And no,
No, no. Yeah, good for you for fucking having morals and a line on that shit. Because once you start taking it, it never ends. You know, it's that little bit of fucking. They move the line up ahead a little bit more and a little bit more.
well, and that's another thing is I was like, okay, in 5 years, if I want to be everything that I think I can be, then they can just whip this shit out and be like, well, he's dirty. He takes money for shit he doesn't believe in. So I was like, no. And it's not only that, it's like integrity is more important than me to money, you know?
That's all you got. And at the end of the night, you know, when you lay your head on your pillow, you got to be able to sleep. But that just, it goes to that point of like, I don't think we're dealing with people that have morals or a conscience, because otherwise they wouldn't be doing this blatantly corrupt, evil shit right in our faces.
And they're doing that and they still have so much support from fucking idiots online. Like, do you know how upset that the MAGA cocksuckers make me? Like, do you know how angry that they make me, dude? How do
I,
you still support this bullshit?
dude, it's as bad as the fucking people on the left that rode Biden's dick all the way off the cliff,
For real.
you know? And then you start to wonder, do you think they're real? Because like when I go through my comment section, like the profiles that are saying that shit are always like
No
3 months
check mark.
old,
Yeah.
no fucking picture of anybody's face. It's not even a name. It's just some whatever mega dick rider or fucking whatever it is.
Bro, there's this account on Twitter. His name is like Westcott America, or it's like We Scott America. It's this black guy, bro. He pisses me off so fucking bad. He dick rides Donald Trump day in, day out. For like what? For like, are you honestly in a better fucking situation than you were in before Trump?
Are you saying you don't trust the plan? Are you not trusting the plan, Tyler?
Dude, I have got chronic fucking TDS proudly. I proudly diagnosed level 3 terminally ill with TDS, bro. I am done with it.
Dude, I think some of those people, it's, I've known people who have gotten scammed for like 10K, right? 5, 10K, scammed by some internet scammer. And they weren't mad at the person that scammed them. Rather, they were embarrassed. They were embarrassed and they didn't want anybody to know. And so I feel like a lot of the people still riding Trump's dick are just embarrassed that
And
they
I understand that.
And it's
Hey,
like, why would you be embarrassed about that? It's
no,
like,
I understand because when you think about it, like if you don't have that skin in the game, like I'm sure you do, but like you can remember in 2016 and in 2020 when I do believe that there was election fraud. I do believe there was election fraud in 2020. Like if you don't have that skin in the game to be in this for the last 10 years of Trumpism, you don't understand, but it is hard to break away from MAGA. It is hard to be like, damn, that shit was really a lie. It's over. It's dead. So, I mean, I sympathize with people, but it comes to a point. It comes to a point when we have no mass deportations, when we have war in Iran, when we have the Epstein scandal, when we're getting fucked literally every day by someone that was supposed to save us. It comes to a point when you have to say, okay, you serve nothing but evil. Get the hell away from me, Trump.
dude, they've just nonstop. They've been rolling out it seems like once a month, every couple weeks. They're like, look at all these documents of all these crimes. Like, you see all these crimes? Look at this shit. Oh my God, they fucking, and what are you going to do about it? Oh, what? Do about it? They're like, dude, we just did it. We just showed you it. And it's like, no, you're now go arrest them And people will be like, no, now he has to do an investigation. It's like,
Well,
no, that
yeah,
was the investigation. And now
it's
there's
not
documents of the crime. Like, go arrest these motherfuckers.
it's
And they're
not
like, oh,
politics and it's
you're
not
getting too
justice. It's
excited.
just Trumpism now.
It's unreal, dude. It's
Yeah,
unreal. And no,
they don't do politics. They don't do justice. They just do Trumpism, which is just fucking trolling.
dude, but I think like you might not, yeah, dude. But like 20 years ago, that was everybody, right? Like 20 years ago, when Iraq fucking kicked off after fucking 9/11, dude, the internet is just like being born, and everybody just, it was just pick a side. I mean, the unity after 9/11 was something that this country will never fucking see again, but everybody was all in for blasting the fuck out of fucking anybody. And all there was mainstream bullshit narrative, dude. And I can remember sitting like just days, just not probably days, maybe a couple months after, dude. And that video of that fucking whatever torpedo thing hitting the Pentagon, like that shit was on the internet. And like we were all like, well, what the fuck is this? Right? And that's kind of fucking when the whole thing started to come apart. But there was no voice for any of that. There was no voice or information out there opposite the mainstream media narrative. And that's the way it's always been. You had the Democrat version and the fucking Republican version, and that was it. And it's really not. When did that kind of break loose? Dude, I think it was Corona. Probably fucking broke it for everybody. I mean, I didn't pay attention. I hated social media. I fucking refused to participate. Like, even when Facebook first started coming out, and I was like, no, I'm not doing any of that shit. And the only
Look at
reason
you
I made
now.
accounts was to promote my 3D printed fucking car parts business. That's the only reason I got into this shit. But it was 2020, and 2020 destroyed my art business. Every fucking gallery closed themselves down and just committed suicide. And I was like, why would you close your doors? They're like, oh, aren't you worried about getting the deadly virus that's killed nobody? And I was just like, well, probably not. Like, how is your business going to function if you don't let anybody in here? And that's why I had to, transition to the car parts thing. And yeah, dude. But that's when people really started to wake up in mass, it seems. I mean, that's when a lot of the big podcaster people and even mainstream people were like, wait a minute, I think there's something fishy going on here. And I honestly didn't think anybody was ever going to wake up. But now I find myself frustrated that more people haven't woken up.
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous how you can still just ignore it all. You know, what do you think about Joe Rogan? Joe Rogan back in 2020, he was kind of like kicking ass for truth, wasn't he? And now he's just sort of in my opinion, he's kind of a dork.
You know, it's always that political pressure. And I guarantee you it weighs on him. Like, look at the people he's friends with, and like being in the UFC and Dana White, and that kind of that comes with strings, right? Like, it has to. I mean, Dana White kicked Strickland out of there. So like,
Yeah.
you know that there's also some kind of pull, and Rogan's definitely scared of the fucking Israel topic, you know? And it's, why wouldn't you be though? Like,
Yeah. I mean, they kill people
everybody,
for less, I guess.
yeah, yeah, dude. And I mean, if I wasn't where I was, I'd probably be more concerned about it. But it's like, you're not gonna fucking sneak up out here or pull some shit. And I don't go into town. But if you were living in the city in the fucking middle of the jungle in the mayhem, dude, they pay some fucking meth head just to come up and fucking.
I guess they do know exactly where he's at now, because I mean, Trump's been on his fucking podcast, so yeah. Vance was just on Vance. I was just so disappointed with that shit. I like, dude, you got
Vance
the
needs to shit or get off the pot, but he ain't got the balls, dude. The best he can do is kind of try to walk some fucking line. And I mean, I don't know how anybody would ever trust him.
He's literally Peter Thiel's fucking bitch.
Oh yeah, yeah, dude. And Peter Thiel is the fucking Jesus Christ Lex Luthor of our time. Like
Literally.
you gotta be. And how come we don't have a Batman? We've got all the
We
fucking
have you,
super
dude.
villains, and we don't have a fucking Batman.
We've got you, dude.
Ah, dude, I'm not that cool. I'm not that cool. I'm talking about a real Batman with fucking or an
All right,
Iron
I'll put the
Man.
mask on. All right. All right.
You know,
All right, I got it. Do I look like could I pass for Batman? You think?
you gotta do one of these.
About 5'8". About
I
five
don't
seven,
know.
5'8".
How
Of
tall
fear.
was Batman? Ben Affleck is Ben Affleck any taller than that? He's
He's
probably like 5'7".
he's probably like 6'4" or something charismatic like that, but who knows, man. But yeah, man, I don't know what we're gonna do. Like Palantir flock cameras. Oh, Ben Affleck is 6'3", but yeah, Palantir flock cameras, all this bullshit. The surveillance state is literally coming in. How are we even gonna stop it? People are cutting down flock cameras. Hey, retard. Hey, retard. You're walking up to a fucking flock camera and you're cutting it down. They're going to throw you in prison now. They're going to throw you in fucking prison now when I've heard you can literally shoot a BB gun at it or shine a fucking laser at it.
But
Like,
if they could catch those people, then why are there constantly news reports out where they're like, "We're looking for this individual who cut down a flock camera. Can you help us identify him?"
I
And
mean,
it's like,
hey, if they can't, if you're not going to go to jail, then by all means do it. But I'm saying, like, if you're going to go to jail, don't fucking do that, idiot. But I mean, if you can get away with it, yeah, let's all cut them down.
scared of jail? Everybody should go to jail at least once in their life, learn something.
I mean, I guess, but if you're gonna ruin your life over it, it's probably not worth it. It's just kind of my take on it.
Now,
Like you're
going to
more
jail don't ruin your life.
you're more useful out here on the ground than in jail.
I doubt you're going to jail for any lengthy amount of time for fucking cutting down a flock camera. I could be wrong.
Hey, if not, then let's do it. Let's mass cut the flock cameras down. They're gonna throw me in jail for saying that, but it's all right.
If we don't fucking stop the flock cameras, you'll be going to jail for far less than fucking saying you should cut down flock cameras.
I
That's
had an interesting perspective on the flock cameras given to me the other day. In a way, I never really thought about it, but they were basically like, okay, if everybody stops cutting the flock cameras down, by that point, you're going to have 1,000 flock cameras in one city, and then they're going to see that you got in your car, went to the store, bought a machete, you left that store, bought a mask, went home, and then they're going to watch you walk up to the flock cameras and cut them down because they'll just be everywhere, like if we don't stop them soon.
yeah. Dude, even I've seen like, some cities have ended their contracts with flock cameras and then like the contract has expired and they're like, "Whoa, we've canceled the contract. It's expired here and the cameras are still up." And Flock is just like, "Oh yeah, yeah, so whatever." And they don't plan on taking them down because it's nothing about the police departments. It's for some third party surveillance control system. And the interesting fucking argument is gonna come when the city's like, "Hey, we don't want these," and they're in the fucking city's right away. But now what are they classified as? Private property? Is there gonna be some lawsuit fight of Flock like trying to demand that no, you got to leave our cameras up? And it's just so corrupt, dude. They're obviously paying some city officials, to put these things up. They're selling the data. There's even that dude on Tucker put up he was like, "Yeah, on their website, here's where you can apply to buy the data off the fucking flock cameras." Like they'll sell this shit to anybody.
Well, there was a story that came out yesterday that police officers were like, it was police officers stalking their own family, like messing around.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're able to just watch their family's every move.
Stalking chicks, that they wanted to date. Dude,
we're so fucked. Like it's over. It's over.
It's over for the fucking cities. It's a lot like Corona. Corona really only affected the big cities. It's like the cities are just large open air prisons, and the people inside the cities, they just consent to that shit. And anybody who doesn't consent to it just moves outside the city. And it kind of seems like the fucking powers that be are content to just have their fucking city slaves because that's their city slave workforce, right? And it seems to be like if you're more independent minded or self sufficient, you just move outside the cities. You don't, I don't, so you wonder if they're going to leave the people outside the cities alone. It kind of seems like it. It seems like this whole thing is just to create 15-minute open air slave centers where the people in the cities don't leave the cities. And I guess I'm all right with that. I don't know. Now, I don't think I get a say in it anyway. So I
No,
guess if I don't have to be in there to participate with it, I'm not super concerned about it.
well, I was just never concerned about it because, I live in a small ass town. And I also just don't think there's a way that you and me can stop them. I just don't. If they want them, guess what? They're going to be corrupt as fuck and get them either way. So,
Public opinion matters more than people realize. Like, Corona showed us that. And that when the tide turns and we push back hard enough, they fold, right? Like, Corona didn't turn into what they wanted it to be. Like, that was a push for universal income, work from home, 15-minute cities. That was the whole thing, was like to limit travel, and they lost control of it because the information started to come out, right? And so public opinion does matter. And you know this because that's why they spend tens of millions, billions of dollars creating bullshit propaganda and lies to feed you. If public opinion didn't matter, they wouldn't propagandize us so hard. They wouldn't even bother about it. That's their whole attempt now with, paying all the fucking influencers. Like that shit, Israel paying $45 million to that Pascal dude. Like, and now they're all upset with him
it
because
was
like
probably
it didn't
China. What are
work.
you saying? It wasn't Israel. It was obviously China.
Yeah, it was big, yeah, big pointy hats, not little tiny hats. That shit. Fucking China. It's, I,
Holy shit.
dude, it's as dumb as blaming Russia. Like, China doesn't want to fuck with us. Like, we're their cash cow. This has never made sense to me. Like, without America, China wouldn't have an economy. Like, we literally fund their entire economy by buying all their shit. Why would China want to fucking hurt their fucking cash cow? That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
I do not.
He was asking me like to show him some of my stuff and like some of my clips. I showed him my most recent shit on TikTok, and I started it out. It's the one I sent you on Twitter. That was like the Joe Rogan experience. Oh, he was appalled. He was fucking appalled. He said, "What did you call him?" I said, "The Joe Rogan experience." He was like, "Why?" I said, "Because it was funny. I thought on my feed it was funny. The Joe Rogan experience, the Goyam Rogan experience." He's like, "I mean, yeah, but you understand how that could be offensive because a lot of people still support Israel, myself included. I mean, I don't care what you do on your show, but you can't do that with mine." And I was like, "All right, bro."
Oh,
That was
that'll be interesting.
that shit was that was probably the worst part about it, about the whole interaction.
That's always bizarre when you
It's
come
like
up against that.
how do people
They
but
just
yeah, I
don't
mean,
know, dude. They just don't know. Unless you've got the internet. I mean, look at your information intake as far as schooling and then your mainstream media propaganda feed. They're
it must be a
programmed, dude.
frequent Fox News watcher.
Dude, they don't even have a fucking clue where Palestine is on a map or what's happened to Gaza. They have zero idea. They,
You mean the
they have
Trump
no
golf
clue.
course?
Yeah,
You mean
dude.
the new Trump hotel and resort?
No, dude. I'm kind of waiting for Iran to fucking like blow up a fucking Trump building somewhere over there.
Something.
Like,
Something.
you'd think they'd be hitting that shit.
I get 90% of my fucking war in Iran news updates from you. Like, I don't know where you get your info, but you gotta send it to me.
Oh, dude, Daniel Davis and like the old retired military dudes. Like that Daniel Davis, he was in charge of what? Logistics for the first Iraq invasion and then the second. Like he knows these guys, these ex-military dudes, they know the whole area and they've got all the numbers. And so that's what rules the day. I've always loved historical wars, right? I mean, it's one of the best documented things throughout history is every war, right? And just the underdog coming out of nowhere or how people win and like how unchanging war is. It's always interesting to me the dynamics past just blowing shit up. Like it doesn't matter how many people you kill. Like first you fight with your brain, then you fight with your brawn. And it's crazy to watch the United States for my entire lifetime, and actually it goes back, all the way to World War II, where we totally forgot that lesson. Like there's zero brain work upstairs, and you wonder like how can they be so fucking stupid?
Yeah, I mean, forget about that, but also, why didn't they use their brains before even getting in the war and realizing how fucked we'd be and how it doesn't even align with us at all to be over there? You know?
Dude, I mean, they all knew forever. That's the craziest shit. When General Wesley Clark dropped that fucking bomb about the what 7 wars in 5 years, and
Yeah.
Iran's the last one on the list,
Yeah.
right?
Like, have you looked into the Project 2030 stuff?
Just skimming past it.
If you look at it, it's kind of like eerily like I'm not gonna say it's true, but it's kind of eerily like you're a little creeped out by it, you know?
Oh, just as what are they planning?
Mass food shortages from a war like this, and then
Well, that's
basically
already baked in.
yeah, and then basically one world government and well, actually there's going to be like a Project Bluebeam kind of thing to usher in the one world government. So like, like maybe the second coming, but it's not really Christ, It's just
I
kind of
think
weird.
it's dude. Did you see any of that when like the preachers, they gathered up all the preachers and brought them in and they told them that yeah, we're going to announce alien life and actually the aliens created us and there is no God, and like
Did you make a video about that?
probably
Because I think I heard it from you.
probably
Yeah.
it's just, and they're like, yeah, they're reptilians and actually it's the reptilians that made us and you got to prepare your whole flock to
Yeah, I
what
do remember hearing that.
that. I don't even, who the fuck would believe anything the government says? Like their
After
track record,
coronavirus.
dude. I mean, after the coronavirus, after everything that's came since,
Like post COVID, how do you believe anything? Like
dude, I can't. Well, the people that took the jab, look at their fucking abject denial. Most of them are still in denial that they got scammed on that. It's more of like scammers remorse. Like, I'm not going to admit that I got scammed.
so go into that for me because I always hear this about the jab, but I can't quite pinpoint what they're saying. Like did a lot of people die from it? Or people's lives like totally changed after it? Or because I always hear about it, but I don't quite know what they're saying about it.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I had a friend who fucking died on the toilet just fucking a couple days after taking that thing. Another family friend, they came down with brain cancer, like an insane rapid brain cancer just days after taking it. And like a lot of the people I know who took that fucking jab actually ended
Actually,
up with fucking.
thinking about it right now, my aunt got Bell's palsy shortly after getting it.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was one of the most common ones where their fucking whole half of their face would
Yep.
go fucking limp. And it's
Yeah.
just like that shit was all over like immediately.
but they didn't blame it on that, of course. They never
Yeah, of
said any.
course not. Yeah,
They
it's just
blamed it on
coincidence.
they blamed it on my aunt's stress that she was
On
under.
stress? You ever
Yeah,
see?
on fucking stress. Like coincidentally, a couple days after getting the shot, she's just
She's just
really
so
stressed
stressed.
out, so her face is fucking drooped.
What's your aunt's fucking take on that shit? What does she think?
She thinks it was COVID shot.
Yeah. See, so some people, like the people that got hurt and took immediate fucking effects from it, they might be awake to it, but the people that didn't, it's just like people who got scammed by the fucking Abu Dhabi prince. They don't want to admit that they got played or that they were foolish. I think it is. So they just continue to go along with living in the matrix, man. It's
Yep.
just it's like the dude in the Matrix movie. What that Cypher dude who wants to go back into the Matrix. He's
I've
like, this
never
sucks being out of the Matrix.
guilty confession. I've never actually watched The Matrix. I've been told to watch it a few times. I just haven't got around to it.
Oh man, it is so fucking wild what a metaphor that is for everything that's happened since that movie came out.
Speaking of The Matrix, every time I hear about The Matrix, I think of Andrew Tate. We got to talk about the Tate brothers getting arrested in Miami. What do you think about that, dude? What? That's fucking insane.
That's the second time. Who arrested him the first time? It was Australia,
It
right?
was UK.
The UK. Well, that's where he's going back to again.
No. It was Romania. Romania.
There you go.
The
Yeah.
UK extradited him. The UK got him extradited in Miami this time.
Yeah, for rape and what else was it? Did you
I think like prostitution and sex trafficking or something. Which, well, do you buy that at all?
No, because this government doesn't arrest sex traffickers.
Exactly, they are sex traffickers.
Like I know he probably didn't do it because you arrested him, and they would never arrest a sex trafficker. So immediately I'm like, I don't believe you.
That's a good ass point. That's a good ass point. Yeah. It's just, it would be more believable if, like, he wasn't dropping red pills every day. Like, if he wasn't so based, don't care. Hey, cancel me. Cancel me, I don't care. He's kind of based. He's kind of cool.
Yeah. Well, it's even more fucked up that Miami would even participate in arresting him and then extraditing him back to the UK. Like, obviously, the UK is the model of where they want to take us. And everybody says Florida's so free and Ron DeSantis is so good. And it's like, then why in the fuck did that shit just go down?
No shit. No shit. I didn't think about that. I've been so tapped into the James Fishback. James Fishback is so cool, I think. I've been so tapped into that. Hearing him say that Ron DeSantis is the greatest governor in Florida history. That's a good ass point. Why did he allow that to happen? That's crazy. I didn't even think about that.
It's his fucking state. Like, he's in control of that shit, and he's gonna let that kind of shit go down. And I mean, doesn't Florida have one of like the strongest anti-Semitism fucking laws? And they're the ones that are sending the cops to knock on people's doors about posts on fucking social media. Yes.
Oh my god, that's kind of weird considering how like anti-Israel Fishback is and how much he supports DeSantis. But I wonder if that's not maybe just a play to get votes. You know what I'm saying?
I have no idea.
He does tricks on it for Ron DeSantis, which is fine. I mean,
Ron DeSantis seems like such a shapeshifter to me. Like the dude was running against Trump even in like 2020, wasn't it? Like he goes back and forth and blows with the wind.
yeah, in 24 he ran against him, I think.
Yeah.
Well, our next president is going to be an ever-Trumper, JD Vance. So they're all shapeshifters, dude.
It is. It's just, and you wonder, like, some people say, like, that's the kind of person you have to be in politics, because you have to be a compromiser to get anything done. And it's like, I don't believe that.
No.
I have such a hard time believing that. It's like, look at all these people. They're all corrupt. They
If you
can't
put
get
all
anything done.
taxpayers in charge, how good do you think it would get?
Say that again.
If you put all taxpayers in charge instead of these elite faggots, how great do you think it would be?
Oh, dude, I think you'd have a fucking golden age. I mean, literally, if the fucking government just did nothing, things would get better. You
No
know?
shit.
When was the last time fucking the government came out with any plan that accomplished any good? It hasn't fucking happened. It hasn't. Everything they touch goes to shit.
For real. Another thing that's went to shit. Trump announces that there was interference in the 2020 election because of China. Okay, we're not gonna do shit about that. You got proof that China totally fucking fucked us in our democratic and fair elections, and we're not gonna do anything about it.
No,
Not
Trump
only
did something
that,
about it. He gave China more student visas, and he invited like 500,000 more Chinese spies into the country.
not only
Like,
that, it's like okay, they interfered in 2020, but 2024, your goal, it's fine, whatever, no big deal.
clearly, he cut some deal with them for that shit, right? Like,
It just makes no like how do people even fucking buy this? Like we're not at war for China right now. There's not a Chinese flag hanging over every single politician's office. Like China China spends a lot on like in PAC money and stuff, but not nearly as much as Israel when you really think about it, because like APAC doesn't even have to register as like a foreign lobby or something. I don't remember
yeah,
what they
yeah,
don't have to
no,
register as, but
they're supposed to. They just don't.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's like, how do people buy this bullshit that China is the one that's totally influencing everything?
low information, man. Low information. You know, there again, just getting the fucking headlines off the newspaper, getting the fucking clickbait off Fox News, watching a 30-second clip. Most people, I mean, and why would you want to pay attention? It's almost like they make it such a shit show just so you will tune out. You know, it's hard to keep watching this train wreck just get worse by the day and not think to
It
yourself like,
really
God,
does.
why why am I even watching this fucking train wreck? It's just bodies and blood and corruption.
What keeps
Oh,
you going through it?
I'm a broken individual, and I just respond differently than other people, I guess. You know, I'm a
Yeah.
glutton for punishment.
I guess if that's what it takes, then you know, it really may take some twisted individuals to be into this. You know, it really does. Just it's kind of like waking up every day and getting shit down your throat.
Yeah, yeah. It's I don't know what makes it worse. The We were all told like, oh no, things are gonna get better, but you wouldn't remember. But Obama, like, even Obama didn't lie like this or backstab like this. Obama was pretty open about what he intended to do when he got elected, and yeah, pretty much did what he fucking said he was gonna do. But Trump has gone a 180 that is just unknown.
Unbelievable too.
It's unknown in politics. I've never seen anything like it. I can't even think of any historical correlation to any other politician who has just been like, I'm going to put it all on black. And then he gets in there and he's like, nope, we're all on red. I'm betting it all on red. And we're like, no, you said you were going
That's
to bet on black. And
that's
oh,
great. I'm gonna have to remember that.
I'm just out completely to the other team. And you're like, how did that happen? And just with a straight face. And you're like,
I,
you remember what you said 6 months ago? And it's like, no new wars. And it's like, oh, did I say that? No, no. Well, this isn't a war. Yeah.
just an operation, Jess. You're fucking insane. You're an anti-Semite. Why did I ever invite you here?
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
But
I should have warned you ahead of time.
I think that the way that Trump gets away with it is because he's got a cult-like following, like to the point where the people that like still support Trump, 90% of them aren't even political. They're just like Trumpers. Like they just fucking worship what Trump does and they don't actually care about politics. They're just kind of like in it to troll because it's Trump, and he's got a cult like following. It's insane.
That's a lot of politicians. That seems to be how it typically works. I think that's that programming, that sports mentality programming, right? Like, look at how many people cheer for sports teams that haven't won shit in like 30 years. And it's like, why would you cheer for the losers? I don't even know. I don't even know why you would cheer on a bunch of grown men playing with balls. It seems so fucking absurd to
No,
me.
no, please don't out me. I enjoy football. That's it. All right. Sorry. Sorry.
You'll grow out of it.
Maybe. That sucks. That sucks. Just got roast. It's cool. 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 No big deal. No big deal. No. But
You're young, you got time to grow. It'll be fine.
yeah, I guess
You'll laugh
so.
about it later.
I hope, dude. Well, do you make shirts?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to order some, dude, because you know these callers are okay, but I need to rep the guy that literally taught me everything that I know. Where do I buy your shirts?
On our website, 3dclassiccarparts.com, we got a merch category in there.
I need to get some, dude. And then
There's some pretty good ones in there.
because I'm not a hat guy. A lot of people think I'm a Jew. Did you know that? A lot of people think I'm actually a Jew because of my hair. Like, I get on Twitter. Do you ever do
Grow them
spaces?
curls out. Grow them curls out down to about here. I'd like
Do
to
you
see that.
do you
That'd be
do
funny.
do you do spaces on X? Do you ever get in them?
I've done a couple.
Bro, I've landed in somewhere. They're all from Florida. All the people in these spaces are from Florida. And these
Okay.
fellas from Florida are radical with a capital R, son. And literally, one time I landed myself in a white nationalist space on X. I didn't know what it was. I was just bored. I got in there. Dude, this one person started going through my replies, every fucking reply I did on Twitter that day, and was typing the hard R out. Can't say it on YouTube, but you know what? You're smelling what I'm stepping. And he's typing out, like, I put something about the war in Iran, and he was like, this is for hard R's. This is for hard R's. And just went through every one of my replies. But then he starts talking in the space, and he's like, are you a Jew? Are you a Jew? Look at your hair, Jewish boy. Jewish hair boy. And I'm like, that's insane. Do I have Jewish hair?
I mean, wouldn't the dead giveaway be like you'd have to be pro-war, like if you're wearing a tiny hat? Like,
Where do I buy mine? Because I'm sick of losing. Where do I buy mine, dude? Trump did
dude,
it.
I've often thought about just taking a scissors to my baseball cap and just see what that fucking buys
Trump
you.
did it, dude. Where do I just buy mine? Like, I'll join. Like, honestly, fuck all Goyim. They don't want to win.
It's I don't think you buy it. I think it's actually given to you with your payoff, right?
Oh, because they have
Yeah.
so much money. It's just like,
You got to take some of those clipped coins and that Jew gold, and then it comes with a fucking yarmulke. They might put your fucking 30 pieces of silver actually in the yarmulke and then send it to you. Yeah, I think
holy,
that's how it works. It
holy
appears to be
shit.
how it works.
Holy shit, dude. Have you ever done stand-up comedy?
No.
Get to it, dude. Oh my gosh. First politician that's a stand-up comedian, dude, or political stand-up comedian, dude. Holy snap.
No,
That was
I could never run for political office.
I meant political comedian. Unlike, I mean, you got Tim Dillon. He's all right. I don't really watch his show that often.
No,
I
I
don't-
liked him. That's my kind of humor.
I watch like his clips on X. I think he's funny.
It is
Yeah.
fucking. I love it how he's always like friend of the show.
What does that mean? Because I've been seeing that everywhere. Friend of the show. What is that?
It's just like a jab at like, yeah, these people. Every time he's like, yeah, friend of the show, it's somebody that fucking hates him and has been like
Oh,
critical of him and like bitching about like, you see what Tim Dillon said about me and blah blah blah. And he'll be like,
that's
yeah,
good.
Barry
That's good.
Weiss, friend of the show. Yeah.
Oh, oh my gosh. That's good. Yeah. Vance just had a baby boy.
Vance had a baby boy, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. We are excited to announce that our baby boy, Alec Neil Vance, was born this morning. Usha and the baby are happy and healthy, and our kids are overjoyed to meet their little brother. The incredible military doctors and staff members of Walter Reed Medical Center and the White House Medical Unit have been a blessing we are deeply thankful for. We are deeply thankful for all they have done for our family. JD Vance.
How many times do you think they'll change that kid's name? Like two
It's
times?
it's gonna
Or
go,
is it
yeah, because how many times did he do it? Like father, like son.
like 4 times or some shit?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
he's
what
had a
is his
bunch of different
actual
names.
name even?
I can't even remember. Why in the fuck would you even change your name? Like but that's
Because
all these people.
well,
They're
because
they're
before
shapeshifters.
it's Jew shit, but it's like JD Vance is not a never Trumper. The guy before him was a never Trumper. So I guess he was reborn in Trump's name or something.
I don't even. What the fuck does JD even stand for? It was like John Daly. He has
I
two
thought it was
first names.
James. I thought it was James.
Is it James?
Google it, Dexon. What is it?
It's
What
two first names. It's
fucking
like the dude had two first names, and you should
Jew
never
damn
trust
Vance?
anybody with two first names.
James David. He's such a cuck. Who cares? He's not my president.
He
Yeah.
can't even he can't even pick which team he wants to be on.
No. You know how disgusting he looks too? Like I'm not even like one to like poke fun at appearances, but like if you see him before the beard, you just kind of want to puke.
Dude, hey, who's the fucking there was an openly satanic Navy general with fucking crazy ass fucking eyebrows. And when you put that dude next to JD Vance, you're like, holy shit, that's JD Vance's
Is he
dad.
fat too?
Yes. He was it is the exact same face. And Navy general, I can't, satanic, open Satanist.
Michael A. Aquino?
There you go, dude.
We'll have to put the picture on screen after this is recorded.
Yeah, because you look at him and you're like, oh, dude, that's JD Vance's dad. Like,
No, his
totally.
dad is Peter Thiel. Fuck them guys. So, when do you think this war is gonna be over, Jess? Well, what are we? Let's get a little Iran war analysis. What do we think?
Man, some people are saying that we're just gonna go until we run out of fucking bullets to shoot at them, and
Oh,
that's gonna be the end of it.
I think that the way that it ends is one of us gets exhausted, and I don't think it's
Yeah.
Iran.
Well, look at the damage it's already doing to the U.S. economy, but they don't seem to give a fuck. If damage to our economy was going to be some metric at which causes them to end this war, then why didn't they fucking do that already? It's like they don't. Like, it's hard to fucking believe that they didn't know this is what would happen. So then you have to come to the conclusion that what is happening is the goal of the whole fucking thing. And it's like, so what's the purpose of just grinding our economy into the dirt and making our military look like a bunch of fucking fools, dude? Like, it's destroying our image around the world. Like, everybody now hates us because of what we've done, because we've hurt everybody else's economy. It's hurting the global economy. Every citizen around the world is paying double what they were paying for gas, and that strikes everybody right in the fucking pocketbook. And it's the first thing. We've already seen the prices of groceries increase by like 30%. That's just the start. You know, the helium, the sulfur, the nitric that comes through those straits, it's far greater percentage than just the crude oil that comes through there. And those effects are just coming now. And you're like saying, you know, the 2030 project or whatever, Like that is going to be the effects of this, because just like Corona, the things they did in Corona, we really didn't see the consequences of those actions till like 2022, end of 21. And at the time, everybody's like, oh, what's going to be the big deal if we just all don't go to work for a couple weeks? And it's like, you dumb fucks. Like, you don't understand what that's going to do. And so all of this, it seems to be on purpose, and why Trump would be okay with burning down his entire reputation on this absolute insanity that everybody else knew before him. You shouldn't do it. You know, he was told you shouldn't do it, and he did it anyway.
I think he sold his soul. What do you think?
Man, you wonder if he ever even had one to begin with.
I feel like, after that, after what I do believe was election fraud in 2020, I feel like he just decided, okay, I'm going to do whatever it takes to get back into the office.
I wonder when that happened, because 2020, I mean, he went fucking hard on those motherfuckers. And that was one of the things where I figured why he would want to destroy the deep state, because of what they did to him between 2020 and 24. I was like, holy shit, dude. Like, they're putting the fucking screws to this dude. He's got to be more upset at the deep state than anybody. And then to just throw in with them out of fucking nowhere.
It really was, too. Like,
Yeah, and why does he think he could trust them? Like, it's
maybe he was really diddling kids out there, man.
oh, dude, the more you read into those Epstein files, you kind of begin to see this behind the scenes control and how they corrupt, like, even those pageants and the models. And you know how all that is now linked to a bunch of fucking human trafficking. Well, of course, like every model agency, that's exactly what they're doing. They're human trafficking. Like, they're flying fucking, they go around the world, scoop up fucking hot chicks, and then just sell them. Like, it's like legalized. And then I'm sure they do it under the fucking radar as well. You know, what happened to those girls? That's the other crazy shit. I saw somebody who was digging into like what happened to like the top models of the 2000s, and like they can't be found. And you're like, did they get Epstein Island? Did they end up in the fucking McDonald's hamburger grinder? Like, what did happen to them? Like, it's just the
I
whole
don't
thing is so
I don't
corrupt.
think we'll ever know. Honestly, I really don't.
I don't think any of us can even grasp the level of evil and depravity of these people that rule over us.
Honestly, that's what it is. It's just evil. Like, yeah, you can
Yeah.
play it from the left right angle. You can play it from the, gay, straight, black, white. But really, like, honestly, it is good and evil. Like, break it
It's
down.
true evil.
Yeah, break it down
True
to the
evil.
most simplest form, and it's really good versus evil.
Yeah. Look at money. Money corrupts. Look at all the money they've given to Israel for the amount of genocide and murder that's been spread across the entire Middle East. Look at everything we've done in the Middle East since 2003. Everybody I know who went over there is now like, when you talk to them about it, they're like, yeah, dude, I'm pretty sure we're the bad guys. You know, I don't know anybody who went over there who wasn't asked to do some absolutely horrific shit. And it's what tears all of our veterans up.
We're just getting sad now because it's like when you start talking like this, it's like, okay, is it even worth saving? And I know that's maybe like a pussy thing to ask, but it's like, man,
The
is it?
republics were saving. The idea of what we were supposed to be, it has to be worth saving. Like, at one point, we were the beacon on the hill of the fucking, that opportunity of freedom and like a fair shot that just doesn't exist anywhere else in the world. And somehow they corrupted it into the worst this world has to offer, where you're looking at like, Like somehow South American countries are less corrupt than the United States now. And it's like, how the fuck did that happen? You know, like Russia got their shit together. Like the more you learn about Russia, you're like, holy shit, like those motherfuckers have a better shot at fairness and liberty than we do here. And they're like, oh, but they have political prosecutions. Like they persecute people here politically on the fucking daily. Like, what was J6? Like,
They
what is
just do it
everything
different.
fucking since, dude? I mean, like, I got sued early on with just bullshit. It's
It's kind of scary too to be putting yourself out there like this, and you know they can just totally fuck you. Like you know it because there's too many examples of it. Like there's too many examples that we're not free. And like me and
yeah.
you, even me, who's just small, I have 400 subscribers. I could even get fucked because of it.
Yeah, you know, there's that one bigger question of why do they even let us speak? You know, they're fully within their abilities to just delete our accounts. I mean, I guess they do delete my accounts, but only on TikTok.
Quite frequently.
That's the other bizarre thing. Why only try to throttle down one platform when all of these exist? Why does Mark Zuckerberg now run the least censored platform on the internet? Like, how the fuck does that work? Like, what? That's what I mean. This is upside down world. I couldn't stay out of Facebook jail in 2020. And then all of a sudden, magically in like 2023, that shit just all went away. And Mark Zuckerberg's like, oh no, like now everybody can say whatever they fucking want. It's, I don't, people say, you know, like they got this plan for like their 2030 agenda. And it makes you want, do they have a plan? Because sometimes it feels like they're just fucking grasping at straws and throwing shit against the wall
They're just
just to
fucking
see
with
what
us.
fucking sticks. And the majority of it just seems to be like a giant fuck up. Like, just like Israel paying fucking Pascal $45 million. And the reason anybody knows about it is because Israel themselves outed him. Do you know that? Like, nobody
Oh,
uncovered it. Israel came forward and they're like, we paid that dude $45 million to pay the fucking social media influencers to not hate us. And now everybody just fucking hates us. It's like, motherfuckers, I could have given you that advice for free. Like, Israel, all you got to do is stop fucking killing people. Like, and then nobody will hate you. Like, you didn't need to pay somebody a bunch of money. Just stop fucking killing people. But evidently that was that option. Just, we can't have that. Like, what do you mean we got to stop killing people? Like, can we just
why would we do that?
can we just kill the kids? They're just like half size. Can I just kill the kids? It's like not a whole person. It's like a half a person.
That's sad because it's true.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Anyway, Jess, I could sit here and talk to you for hours. I'm not even kidding. But I'm sure you got other stuff to do. Appreciate you coming on. I'm gonna open it up to you for 1 minute. Give a message, any message you want to give. Go for it.
I, what do we got? Get the fuck out of the matrix. That's the best I got for you. Stay out of debt. Stay out of people's pockets. Be your own person. Educate yourself. You can do better to educate yourself in this world. Just the internet has more than porn and cat videos on it. So dig in, educate yourself. You never know what information is going to be beneficial to you later in life. And history is never a bad place to start. That's where all the best information is. You know, learn from your history or be doomed to repeat it as we are, right? That's great. That's a good time. It's a good time. Yeah. I love watching empires grind themselves to dust against the Persian mountains. That's a good time. Yeah. You know, it worked so well the first 5,000 years. Now Donald Trump, he knows the secret though, you know? Yeah.
He's gonna get it figured out. Yeah.
I I would put the chances of that at 0 and fucking 0.
sad times we're living in, man. But it's a great day. We got my literal idol from Twitter on the Tyler Henderson show. So we're not even, fuck it. The world's falling apart. Whatever. Who even cares? Who
Learn to
even
laugh
cares?
at it.
Yeah.
Humanity has survived worse. We survived the Younger Dryas event and comet impacts. Like, maybe we just need a comet, right? Like, the government does not grant us life. So, and I'm guessing at this point we all would be better off if the fucking government just ended and we just kind of had to start over. Seems like it's probably about that time. Yeah.
I mean, kind of like a document that tells us to do that or something, but whatever. Fuck it,
What do
right?
you want to learn from history? I don't know what the fuck, dude.
No, no. We got AI now. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Just ask
Yeah,
AI what to do.
that's gonna go well. That's gonna go real well.
Yeah. Well, Jess, I appreciate you coming on. One more time, where can people find you at? What you're at? We'll link it.
Oh, on Twitter, you can find me at the artist known as Jess, and 3D Classic Car Parts on Facebook and the Instagram. Yeah. You can check out our website, 3dclassiccarparts.com. We got some merch on there. Or if anybody needs car parts for their old Ford, yeah, I'll hook you up on that shit too.
Alrighty, well, I'm gonna have to buy some shirts off you, man. Well, I appreciate you coming on. Really,
Thank you, sir.
honestly. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.